What is this magic? I need that magic.
Everywhere you go is a main attraction.
Hey y'all, this is Arikat coming to you with another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Arikat. I do videos about hair, life, vlogging, cook with me, just life in general. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and just interact with me because I enjoy doing videos. Today's video is actually going to be about my pregnancy and my delivery, labor and delivery video. This is well overdue. My baby is now over a years old, and she is almost 14 months for June 23rd actually. So I know so many people have asked me to do the video sooner, but I just feel like I'm in the best space to like kind of like sit back and evaluate the whole pregnancy and labor and everything, that whole situation, and finally able to like give like I guess like a review or share my experience with others. So y'all, we got our little sangria. I will be taking that from time to time. If you guys want to know what I'm taking today, it's the rest of this Members Mark sangria. Members Mark is a brand of Sam's Club. So I'm just finishing this. I've had this for like so many months, but we're now down to the last little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I will be looking down periodically. I got some notes. I got 2 pages of notes, y'all, because I didn't want to forget. I actually had to sit down and think about all of this, and I was like, let me write down some notes because I just be talking. Okay, so I'm basically gonna go like before, during, after, like postpartum. I'm basically gonna go in order. So I'm gonna basically read what I got on here. So basically, like before I was pregnant, I had just started working at I know y'all probably know it as a gas station or convenience store because sometimes they have gas pumps. I had just started working at 7-Eleven. I was working overnight shift. I was working 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I was doing that full time. When I would get off of work, I would normally go do 2 hours of Instacart, and I would go drive on Southside to just make some little extra income. And then I would go home and sleep, like probably eat, sleep, and then I would maybe eat dinner right before work, and then go to work and do it all over again. So that's what I pretty much did, mainly Monday through Friday. The good thing was that my job was like, I could walk to my job. So I didn't have to like drive to work or anything. I would just come back home and get my car and then go to the Instacart. But that's besides the point. Around that time, I had also started my boutique, which is now closed. I just had somebody recently try to accuse me of fraud via Facebook because they end up purchasing something through my boutique, and my boutique is closed. Like it's been done. Like it's been done like July 2020. Like a couple months after it opened, baby, it closed because I just couldn't manage it, like being pregnant and everything. So yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, at that time I had just started like doing my boutique. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have this boutique. I was getting inventory. I was doing everything boutique wise. And I was really just enjoying my life, enjoying my husband. This was in 2019, y'all. This is 2019. So this is like summer 2019, job, finally got stable work, car, hubby, like just everything is doing good, right? Basically, like I remember the day I was like at work, and I do normally on overnight shift, we do stocking at 7-Eleven. I no longer work there, so I can talk about it. If y'all want a deeper video about working at 7-Eleven, I don't know, I'll put that on my thing to do, but I ain't had no bad experience, so I can't really say nothing about it. But anyways, so basically at my location, overnight people do the stocking. We put the stuff away. You're doing inventory, thing of that nature. Cool, no problem. I like it because you just do your own thing, listen to your music, do what you gotta do. Before you know it, it's 7 in the morning, it's time for you to go. Anyways, so basically, like, I was FaceTiming my sister, and I was just telling her, like, ooh, like, I'm very tired today. Like, and she knows my type of work. She knows that I did stocking working overnight. And she was looking at me like, tired, like, you do this, like, all the time. Like, you do this only once a week. Like, we only get our inventory, like, once a week. So she was like, how are you tired? Like, this usually like your best thing you like to do because you just put stuff away. I'm like, yeah, I'm just so tired. And I was telling her I was having like some stomach pains and stuff like that. And my sister was the first one. She was like, I think you're pregnant. And I'm laughing it off, like shrugging her off, like, no, like, you know, I'm with my husband or whatever, but no, it ain't that, baby. Like, I need to go take an aspirin or something. Y'all, excuse me doing my lips like this because I think that this matte lipstick is flaky. So yeah, I'm shrugging her off like, no, like, no. So basically, long story short, I can't remember how long between that time and when I missed my period, but I didn't basically get my period for that month. And so basically I took a pregnancy test, the home pregnancy test. I still have my pregnancy test, and it is from the Dollar Tree. So don't sleep on Dollar Tree pregnancy test if you need one and you don't have the money to, not even if you don't have the money, baby. I've seen pregnancy tests go for $20, $30. Why would I pay that much money to go pee on the stick? Like, the Dollar Tree ones work. I used them. I used one, and it did make me, it did say that I was positive, like, that I was, pregnant. So basically, like, I think, like, the next day, like, I had got scared, basically, so I was like, hey, Sean, like, I missed my period, and I just got a positive pregnancy test. So, like, the next day or the same day, I can't remember, we went to, like, a local clinic that took my insurance. I was also, like, trying to sort out my medical stuff, like while I had moved out here, so I didn't have, like, a PCP or anything like that. So we just went to the normal clinic, and basically, they confirmed that I was pregnant. I was trying to see what other notes I put here. Yeah, so basically, like, I went there, I did the pregnancy test in front of her, like, I peed. She tested it right then there. She was like, yeah, you're pregnant. Like, you may want to start finding, like, a OBGYN that takes your insurance and start seeing her regularly. So, basically, so if y'all don't know, I don't mind sharing my medical and all of that. I'm going to really go into it because I just wish somebody would have, like, talked about what insurance they had and then kind of, like, talked about it and stuff like that, because I see a lot of videos about the labor and delivery and people just make it seem like they just, I don't know, have their own personal insurance, or they don't even mention insurance. So I'm gonna get into that. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield. No problem with that. I've had them for a while. Whether you get the option that's through the government or you get the option that you pay for, both are nice. To me, the quality, like the range, to me it's like the quality and the range of, like, providers that you can have for anything. I'm not even talking about just labor and delivery or OBGYN. I'm talking about for, like, eye doctors, if you need specialists, like, dentists. Like, to me, they just have a lot of people that are within network. So basically, the first place I went to go look was ZocDoc. ZocDoc. It's like an app. So that's how I found my lady. I had originally went to her. I'm not gonna put her business out here, but she is not a good OBGYN as far as, like, the care side of her. So if you have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I'm just gonna tell you this, if you have Blue Cross Blue Shield and you decide to pick up a lady that's on South Side in a predominantly Hispanic area, and she's the only black woman there, I'm not going to put her name out there, but if that's the situation, please do not go to that lady. That lady lacked care completely. She lacked empathy. She lacked anything patient-oriented. Where was that? Like, she made me, like, she really did make me, like, hate being pregnant, like, no support, just feeling like she wasn't understanding me, I wasn't understanding her. And I'm thinking, oh, she's a black woman, like, this is what I want. I wanted me a black OBGYN, you know. She was the only one that went under my insurance, you know. She was the only one that went under my insurance, and that was, the only one that went with my insurance, and that was, black and a woman. So, because that was my preference. Yeah, she just was like, I just mean, like, to just be in a situation of being a new mom and everything, like, she just assumed that I knew things, and it really wasn't good. It wasn't it. It really wasn't it. It wasn't it. So yeah, like if y'all find her and y'all want to contact me personally, make sure y'all ain't got her. Y'all do that, okay? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to make sure I'm talking about all the notes, okay? I'm trying to make sure I'm on point. So basically, I went through like what I was saying about how like I had found this OBGYN. She was also very far. She was almost like going to, when I say I go to my mom's house a lot, like I don't go to my mom's house a lot, or I'm going to my mom's house, it's like a trip because it's like 45 minutes away. Yeah, she was like that distance. So imagine having to go for your appointments and your OBGYN is like 45 minutes away and she's unavailable by call. Like you always getting the receptionist or secretary. So that was a factor. Like I said, she wasn't supportive. She always gave me anxiety. She always increased my stress. You know, she also ended up telling me the gender of the baby. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I really, really, really wanted a boy. But I was blessed to have a baby girl and God know what he doing, so period. But I'm gonna be honest, I had a preference of wanting to have like a boy, to have like a, you know, a first son or whatever. But the way that the gender was revealed, like, it was like, there was no surprise. Like, I wanted her to give me the results and go give it to my mom, like, email it to my mom or something. She was like, oh, because of HIPAA and all this. I'm like, but if I approve you to do this, like, and if you were going to email it to me anyways, like, why couldn't I just provide you with my mother's email? But we ended up having to know the sex of the baby. Also the results and go give it to my mom, like email it to my mom or something. She was like, oh, because of HIPAA and all this. I'm like, but if I approve you to do this, like, and if you were going to email it to me anyways, like, why can't I just provide you with my mother's email? But we ended up having to know the sex of the baby. Also didn't let y'all know this. I got pregnant during COVID, y'all. So this was like beginning of COVID. Like, husband can't even come into the building. Like, it's just you in there. So we're FaceTiming. Sean never went to any of the appointments in the beginning. Like, he only went to our Golden View ultrasound, where you can do the 3D ultrasound. That was his first and last appointment that he actually was able to go there before me, of course, doing my birthing. And y'all, like, to just have the stress of, like, not having your partner there, you know, like, it was a lot. Would not, 10 out of 10, would not recommend, like, no. So basically, with having that type of provider, knowing the sex of the baby, I went ahead and changed my PCP, my OBGYN, in the middle of my pregnancy. So I'm already like 6-7 months pregnant, and I found, y'all, God sent, I found Northwestern University, y'all, downtown Chicago. Baby, 10 out of 10. Anybody that's giving birth in Illinois, not just Chicago, if you're giving birth in Illinois, baby, if your insurance take, or you can afford to go birth at Northwestern, please do. Please do. Try to make sure I don't forget something. But yeah, do y'all research in the beginning. But don't do what I did. Don't wait like till you already 6 months pregnant and you all stressed out and you starting to get big and then you trying to change your PCP. Like, don't do that. Y'all get it together from the jump. Get it together from the jump. But so let me go through my symptoms I wrote down. So I did experience increased tiredness. I experienced a swollen nose and my face. My nose was huge. My face blew up like a watermelon. I had shortness of breath. Baby, I couldn't breathe. Baby, an elephant was on my chest. Like, I couldn't breathe. My legs and feet did swell towards the end of my pregnancy. I had to wear compression socks, baby. It wasn't it. Compression leggings, if I had them. I had really bad I had really bad lower back pain and lightning crotch. Something really random happened to me while I was pregnant, and I think I took a picture of it. I started getting like random rashes on the tops of my hands, like literally like right here, like right now I have freckles here. All this will rash up out of nowhere and be dry and itchy. Then, like, a couple of days later, it'll go away. Like, as if it never happened. I think that happened to me twice. And I was like, my gums was always swollen and bleeding. Like, brushing my teeth, like, normal, you know, brush your teeth, you know, normal speed or consistency of brushing your teeth like any other person does. Babe, my gums would be bleeding like somebody hit me in the mouth. Like, I was like. Then, on top of that, you're taking these prenatals every day. And I don't know if it's because it's a prenatal or because I'm taking some sort of medicine. One, your urine gonna change color. It turns into a bright yellow. That's from the prenatal. But also, like, I feel like I just had like a bad taste in my mouth all the time, and I just felt like my breath like wasn't always fresh. Like I felt like maybe if I just brush, maybe I need to go brush again, or maybe if I just ate something, I want to go brush. Like, I just felt so uncomfortable, like, with the taste in my mouth. Yeah, I went through that. I said breath was weird with prenatals. I did have gestational diabetes and hypertension. Y'all, I feel like the hypertension low key. Because once I switched to Northwestern, y'all, and all my care was in their hands, baby, I'm not even trying to hold y'all. Northwestern, even the clinic where they just have, like, their clinic section, that's where I was going. I wasn't even always going into the hospital itself. I was going to the clinic for the, women's care and everything. Like, that's where I still have my care to this day. My normal care is where I go there for that, because they did my pregnancy. They did my birthing and everything, and I really like that care, and so I just continue to stay there. So like I said, if y'all in Illinois and can afford it, or your insurance, baby, please go to Northwestern University downtown, please, because they even have care for before, during, and after pregnancy, and if you want to make that your PCP. The only thing I don't think they do is they don't do pediatrics, so you will have to find your own pediatric. Let me finish talking about my pregnancy, and then I'll kind of go through some other stuff. So I went through symptoms. Also, yeah, like I said, I had gestational diabetes, y'all. The best way to make money while pregnant is sign up for, like, different, like, is it called, like, trials and stuff? Like, those people that are doing different trials. Now, I'm talking about the trials where, like, you maybe have a health condition or an experience, or you may be of a certain gender or type that they're looking for. And then you can get paid to do different surveys or participate in different experiments. So nothing like medical or anything like that, like where you have to take like pills or injections or anything like that. I more or less mean like for your opinion or your feedback. I was a part of what's called a sweet study. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but basically because I had gestational diabetes, it was like an extra team of support to help you through that process, as well as afterwards. I just met with the last time with my patient navigator like 2 months ago. So we really it's like, I think it's during pregnancy and then like 6 months after pregnancy. So it's a really good experience. But that's another way to make money. Another option I recommend if you're pregnant or, work from home, try to get a work from home job. I know you may be starting to get sleepy, you're starting to get fatigued, but if you still need to work, you have to work. I actually had the luxury of not having to work. I didn't say I didn't need to. I said I didn't have to work during my pregnancy. But even before then, I was working from home. So I was blessed to not have to do that. So basically with me having gestational diabetes, I had to change my diet and healthier meals and snacks. I maintained my GD with food changes. I didn't have to take any medicine. So before I get into like the birthing, let me tell y'all my cravings, baby. My cravings. This finna be so funny because my kid probably hate this right now. So they say whatever you crave, your child usually don't like. Y'all, when I tell y'all, because y'all know I said I used to work at 7-Eleven. When I used to work at 7-Eleven, y'all, we get free drinks. So that's coffee, pop, juice, slushies, iced coffee, anything. Anything that we have out the machines, we can get. Anything bottled, we have to pay for, of course. Y'all, when I was working at 7-Eleven, I never really cared for the slushie. I would take it here and there. I was more of a coffee person because, you're working. We would just chill, drink tea or drink coffee. It wasn't like I had to always have some pop or something. Maybe my first week I did that, but no. I was mainly like, I want some a chai latte. I want some hot chocolate type of thing. Y'all, when I got pregnant, when I tell y'all, Sean was bringing me a red icy, a cherry icy every day home. When I tell y'all, them cherry ices from 7-Eleven during my pregnancy hit like no other. Like, I used to always get a large one. Like, he had to bring a large one. And if it was any other color, I didn't want it. And it had to say cherry. It couldn't be no strawberry lemonade. It'd be red. It couldn't be no Fanta. No, it had to be cherry. cherry. I don't know what they put in that red 40 make you go crazy. But that was my thing. What else? I loved cereal. Any type of cereal. Cheerios, Trix, chocolate puffs. Baby, I don't even know all the cereal I ate. Fruity Pebbles. I would eat cereal day in and day night. Like, I would just eat a bowl of cereal. 30 minutes later, I would eat another bowl of cereal. I was addicted to cereal. Milk with cereal. I didn't care if it was 2% whole milk, 1%. I didn't care if it was almond, soy. Like, I was just eating cereal. And it had to be just, like, cold. Like, I don't know if it's because it was fast and, like I was just pregnant and uncomfortable. Maybe that was, like, the quickest thing I could just, like, quick make up. Pour the cereal, pour the milk. There you go. What else did I eat? I ate granola bars. Quaker granola. So, if y'all don't know, Sam's Club is like one of those big box stores where you can buy stuff in bulk. Y'all, you could buy like a 60-pack of the assorted Quaker granola bars, like the breakfast bars people take with them and stuff like that. Baby, when I tell y'all, I could bang them. Sit there and pop, wait, go and pop more. Because being pregnant, like, you be always feeling hungry. And I don't know, it's just the cereal and the granola bars was just readily available. Like when I would go on appointments, I would bring a banana, juice. I'm bringing like 3-4 granola bars in my purse. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all. That was my cravings. What else did I crave? That was all I really craved. Yeah, that was all I really craved. One thing I hated, and if anybody knows me like in person, I love fish. I love fish. I don't eat like seafood, like shrimp and stuff like that, but I freaking love fish. Grilled fish, fried fish, baked fish. I love fish. When I got pregnant, y'all, the smell of the fish. I'm telling you, I lived on the 3rd floor, y'all. Somebody could have been cooking fish on the 1st floor. The 2nd floor. Someone could have been cooking fish in a whole other building, and if I smelt it, bro. Fish was so repulsive to me during pregnancy. So disgusting. And like people know that know me and know that I love Nigerian food. Like, I love fish head stew. Hate fish. I never hated fish. Hated fish during my pregnancy. Couldn't eat it, couldn't smell it. Hated being around it. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah. Trying to think of what else. Okay, let me just go into what's considered my end of pregnancy or birthing. So, I basically had a surprise baby shower. So basically, like, my mom threw me a surprise baby shower. I was so overwhelmed, like, just like 2 weeks before they threw me the baby shower, talking about how I didn't have stuff for the... So basically, my mom, like, got all my family together. Everyone dropped gifts off of my mom's house, and they threw a surprise baby shower for me. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. All that stuff people gave me, did I just run through it? Let me think. Let me not lie, y'all. So, I had that stuff. That stuff lasted me all the way up to past Aviva was 6 months old. The couple things that I'm still using right now that people gave me was Aviva's bathtub. I still use that. I still have like 2 baby oils that someone gave me because I don't really use baby oil like that. And I have one Vaseline, one of those big old tubs of Vaseline left. And I have one of those big Johnson & Johnson or Jergens. No, is it called Johnson's? Johnson's pink lotion for the baby. I have a big one left. I think everything else I went through. But y'all, best advice I can give y'all, if y'all going to do a baby shower, have people give you money. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Have people give you money. Have people give you Cash App, whatever, that's money. Gift card, that's money. That's what I'm talking about. Or have people buy you an assortment of diapers. Have some people buy you 1s. Have some people buy you 2s. Have some people buy you 3s. Don't go crazy on a newborn because most babies come out taking like a 1. Like a month or 2 after they're even born. So my best advice is diapers and wipes. Diapers and wipes. Seriously, diapers and wipes. Best advice I can give you, diapers and wipes. And if you can afford it, go buy it in bulk at Sam's Club. I know people do Costco. I personally do Sam's Club. You can get like, I don't even know how many wipes come in that pack, but I personally buy my diapers, and that's your own preference on brand. I don't really have a preference on brand, but I have tried some low-end brands, and they work fine. I have tried Walmart's brand, Parents' Choice, and I have tried Aldi's brand. Aldi's brand bomb. For size 1 and 2's bomb. Once you get to 3, no, size 1 through 3 is fine, but once you get to 4, it's not a good deal no more. It's only $10 for like a big old box. And Javiva just went out of her 3s, so I no longer buy it from Aldi's for that price. Now, I just tried out some Parents' Choice diapers, and those are probably the crappiest diapers ever. Right now, I'm about to go back to Pampers. So, $10 for like a big old box. And Javiva just went out of her 3s, so I no longer buy it from Aldi's for that price. Now, I just tried out some Parents' Choice diapers, and those are probably the crappiest diapers ever. Right now, I'm about to go back to Pampers. So, Pampers is my first choice. I don't really care for Huggies either. I feel like they, first off, a little bit more expensive for worse quality. I feel like, to me, Pampers is the best diaper. And for me, as far as wipes, Pampers is also the best for their wipes. Their wipes feel moist. They feel wet. But, like I said, I buy my Pampers from Sam's Club if I can afford it, or Amazon if you don't want to go out and go to the store. And I buy the Members Mark brand of wipes. So, I'm going to get that out there. Oh, I know some people going to probably ask me about formula. So, unfortunately, if you're watching this video during this time, that means you're probably pregnant when there's a milk shortage. I had the opportunity of having WIC, still have WIC. So, they supplemented as far as like my price, the cost of milk, and stuff was in stock. If you can afford WIC or Link, if you get either of those, please, when you go and get your WIC, just go and get everything at one time. You can also get WIC while you're pregnant. People don't know that. If you're pregnant, you have your paperwork showing that you're pregnant, show them your income and all of that. Please go apply for WIC, because they will give you food stuff to supplement you eating for 2. So please go and apply for your WIC while you're pregnant. Do not wait till after your pregnancy. It's easier to go from you being pregnant getting WIC to going into you now getting the stuff for your child. It's like you're just already in the system. It makes it all easier. By the time you even get home out the hospital, they help you with like half of that stuff. So I know I'm jumping off topic, but I'm just trying to think of some stuff I know I didn't put in here. My baby, when she left the hospital, my milk didn't come in till like a week later. So Viva was drinking formula. She drank Similac in the hospital, and WIC gives you Enfamil. Aviva didn't have any reaction to either. I initially started Aviva off with the Enfamil Gentle Ease. It's the purple can, because that was I think that's what I first had a big can of, and that's what she had just started out drinking. So that's what I gave her and continued to give her. And she didn't have any problem with taking that. Aviva also has had off-brand formula and other formula brands as well, and she didn't have any reaction to them. Another question, I know people gonna probably ask what bottles I used and all of that. So people also bought me bottles, so I used what people gave me, and the majority of what people bought me was Dr. Brown's bottles, and I had those all the way up until Aviva stopped taking bottles. So I just used what people gave me. I tried my heart. I didn't have the money to be picky and choosy. I had hand-me-downs. I had people that was giving me stuff secondhand, giving me stuff new. I was open to it. So if you're open to, having those different things, you will have what you need for your baby. But if you're not, you're going to have to expect to... People bought me was Dr. Brown's bottles, and I had those all the way up until Aviva stopped taking bottles. So, I just used what people gave me. I tried my heart. I didn't have the money to be picky and choosy. I had hand-me-downs. I had people that was giving me stuff secondhand, giving me stuff new. I was open to it. So if you're open to, having those different things, you will have what you need for your baby. But if you're not, you're going to have to expect to be the one footing the bill. So, best advice is be open. Be open, because people are wanting to help, and people going to want to help in different ways. You don't know. Everybody may not have it to be giving it to you monetarily, but people can give you, advice as well as, things or resources that they know about. Yes, like I said, people was taking Dr. Brown's bottles. Kept everything Dr. Brown, the sterilizer, the bottle warmer, as well as the bottles. I heard about colic and gas. Aviva didn't have either of those, so I want to say that's to the That's to do with the Dr. Brown bottles. That's what they claim with their bottles. Okay, yeah, I was talking about my at-home baby shower that my mom threw for me. I'm telling y'all, diapers and wipes. Let me tell y'all what y'all need to be asking for. People be like, "Oh, I heard you had a baby. What do you need?" Do not say clothes. I'm so glad I did not say clothes. Do not say clothes. Do not say clothes. Do not say shoes. Please, I'm telling you what you need to say. You need diapers of all sizes. If your baby is in a 1 right now, ask for 2. If your baby's in a 2, ask for 3. If your baby's in a newborn, ask for 1. Go up the next size. Ask for diapers. Ask for wipes. Unscented wipes. I mean, that's just the best thing. Ask for unscented wipes, diapers. Ask for anything body care wise for your baby. Or medicinal. That's nose pumps. That's gas relief. That's any type of Motrin, or just ask and have them range it out. Don't have them just get newborn stuff. Have them get Motrin for children 1 through 2 or 2 through 3, so you could just have it when the time comes. Ask for like body care includes lotions, unscented preferably until you know your baby's, unscented soap, unscented lotion. I didn't really do shampoo and conditioner until recently, until Viva just started getting some hair on her head. So, you don't really need shampoo and conditioner, but body wash. Those are things that they're going to always use. The little baby towels and a baby bath. Like, those are things you're going to use. I use my baby bath. Viva's over 1 year old and I still use my baby bath. I still use her, of course we've upgraded to a little bit better quality towels for Viva. They're the ones from Target. They're still the little baby washcloths, but they're a little bit thicker than the ones that you get initially for newborns. Those newborn ones are very thin. But yeah, you want to be asking for diapers, wipes, body care, medicinal, like I said, nose pumps, the gas relief, butt cream. I don't know what y'all call it, Desitin or zinc oxide. Just stuff like that. That's stuff you're going to use. That's long term. Diapers, wipes, medical, body care. Get a baby tub. Don't think, oh, I'm just gonna bathe my baby with a bucket. I'm gonna just bathe my baby with in our own tub. No, your baby is too small for that. Your baby needs a tub. Even if you get the cheapest one from Walmart, Amazon, as long as it's some sort of its own area where your baby can bathe. Your baby's a new baby. They need to have a fresh tub. So, what else? Yeah, I have the stuff I still have to this day. The stuff I still have to this very day, my baby is almost going on 14 months old, or a little bit over a year and 4 months. We just got rid of our warmer. We just got rid of our bottle warmer because Aviva just transitioned into these Dr. Brown trainer cups. So y'all, I didn't know that you was supposed to like wean your baby off bottle like at 6-7 months. Aviva just starting to get weaned off bottle, and now we're doing like these trainer cups that's like the softness of a nipple but a shape of a sippy cup. So we got rid of my sterilizer. We got rid of the warmer. But that was just recently. So she's still using her, I don't know what it's called. It's like a little tree. It's basically like a drying rack for your baby. We still use that because I don't like to put her dishes in the dishwasher. What else do we still use? We still use her pack and play. She's still using her walker right now. Once she learns to fully walk, I will get rid of the walker. We still have our baby tub, and someone bought her a toilet, so that's probably the next thing we'll use once she gets to the walking stage. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to go through that because people don't talk about that. Like, what should I get you and stuff like that. You'll get so many people, oh, I found that you had a baby, what do you need? And people saying clothes. Like, so yeah, I talked about my baby shower. Like I said, I had so many people give me a lot of things. Oh, my maternity photos, y'all. Do not spend all this money on your photos. You can do your photos at home. I did my maternity photos at home. And they are fine to me. They are absolutely fine. I think they're so pretty. They're simple. I had just regular dress I had a crown I did my own hair. That was when I was natural before I got locked. Before I got my hair locked. I did my own makeup. And I literally just used my tripod like I'm doing now on my 7 Plus iPhone. What I'm using right now. And that's how I did my maternity photos. And did a little bit of editing at the end. Cool. No problem. I didn't have to buy nothing. I didn't have to do this and do that. That's what I did. And I got maternity photos. So, y'all gotta also remember, I'm doing all this in COVID. So, y'all have to remember that. So, fast forward. So, basically, I was told that because I had gestational diabetes, I was at risk that I was going to have an induction. No problem. The sooner the better. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I'm going to look y'all dead in your eyes when I tell y'all this. Y'all. Being pregnant is ghetto. It's not for me. It's not for me. For anybody that be like, oh, it's the best thing. It's the best thing. Best thing for who? For who? For you. It's the best thing for you. Because it's not for me, baby. I'm one and done. Hopefully. By God's grace, I'm one and done. Like, I'm good. Because first off, my patience. My patience. I can't. That, and two, like, I don't want to physically be not myself. Like, no, like, I don't want to not be myself. Uncomfortable. Can't do this, can't do that. See, I'm a person, before I got pregnant, I like to get up and go. I like to go and do what I gotta do. I don't like wait on nobody. Getting pregnant, it take a little bit longer. Now that you have a baby too, it's like, oh, you gotta bring all this, bring all that. It's like, you can't just get up and go no more. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna be out of here in 10 minutes. You can't just be like, oh, okay, I can skip eating breakfast. You know, I can go grab a coffee while I'm out. No, your baby can't grab a coffee. Your baby can't grab a donut while you're out. Like, not if it was eating regular food, y'all. It's a little bit easy. Day of my induction day. So I was called and said, hey, you got to come in here at 10 something and now you got to get your induction done. I was like, what the freak? I literally just got a normal call, like, you know, thinking it's like a reminder for an appointment or something. Nope, that same day I had to get an induction. Did I talk about that in here? I'm going to talk about it briefly. That's literally how it was. Hey, ring, hey, this is Takara, you know. Oh, okay, yeah, we need you to come in for an induction tonight. Like, hello? Like, it's 1 p.m. Like, it's like 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. What you mean tonight? Tonight, 10 p.m. I had to go do my induction. So Sean was working DoorDash at the time or whatever delivery he was doing. And so I had to basically be like, babe, come home. Like, oh no, I think he came home already. And I was like, hey, I just got a call from doctor saying we got to go have this baby tonight. So at the time, mommy and I was living across the hall. We telling them, we like, yeah, I got to go in for the induction tonight. I'm scared of that. What should I bring? So we packing the bag up, you know, packing everything loose. Y'all don't bring all that stuff to these people's hospital. Let me tell y'all what. I'm so happy I didn't. I bought like 2 outfits. I ain't bring no diapers, no wipes, no soap. I ain't bring none of that. I bought like 2 outfits. The outfit I wanted her to be in for us to match after I gave birth, and then the outfit to go home. Want to tell you why? Let me tell y'all why. Y'all, take the free resources at the hospital. Most times, if y'all don't use that stuff at the hospital in your room, whether that's your birthing room or your postpartum room, they gonna throw that stuff away. They gonna say they gonna keep it and use. Baby, they gonna throw it away. Baby, I took all of them, all that stuff, and still asked for stuff. Especially your personal care stuff, your diapers for your own healing, and your ice packs and all your stuff for yourself. Baby, ask for all that. It's clean. You know how y'all clean the hotels? When it's time for y'all to go and y'all sweep the whole hotels? Baby, sweep that hospital room. Sweep all of that. Take all of that stuff. Because one, your insurance is paying for it, or you are paying for it. And two, they're most likely going to throw it away. And ask for extras. I got a breast pump just because I wanted to try how to use it, but I didn't need it. I had one already at home. They gave it to me because technically I already put it up to my breast. They can't do nothing to it. I had a breast pump. I had pads. I had blankets. I still got Viva baby blankets from the hospital. I had them little t-shirts they put them in. I took all of that. The diapers, clean it out. Do not feel ashamed. Ask for more if you... Don't even ask for more if you need it. Baby, ask for more because you can. Take what you need, because trust me, if the people don't come through for you to have those like big box of diapers, big box of wipes, you're going to be relying on that stuff either until you get the money to do so, or you get the funds, or whatever the case may be. Please, just take advantage of your resources while you're at the hospital. I'm so glad I did. Like, yeah, so basically, so let me tell y'all how it went. So, I gave birth in Northwestern downtown. So, we packed our bag, we get in the car, it's like maybe 8 or 9. I haven't eaten. So I had to eat something because I know when you get induced or whatever, you can't eat. Y'all, we went to Cheesecake Factory. That was the only place that was open downtown. Didn't want that. I actually wanted Wendy's. I wanted something that I knew that I could. Y'all, I think we got some nasty tacos. I don't know if I got food poisoning or it was the stress or pain I was going through being induced or whatever. I don't know what it was, but baby, I ate that food so fast. We had ate it right before it was the time for me not to eat. So we were literally in the waiting room, like, for them to call us back to go to our birthing room. And we back there eating Cheesecake Factory tacos, smashing, boy. Nasty. All nasty. But we back there banging it because we both ain't ate all day. Baby, we get to the room. I get hooked up, you know, they got to do the balloon and me and all of that, y'all. Because at first I was able to walk around, go to the bathroom, but it's like you got like 50 million cords. The beeper's going off. You like, dang, you might as well just put a catheter in me because, baby, I ain't finna keep getting up going through all this. So, I couldn't eat. Y'all, I was getting pain. I started vomiting from the pain I was having. Because I was going to do natural. But once I started vomiting, like, I was just like, sitting there, I was like, Sean, give me a garbage can. Threw up. It wasn't even from the food. I think it was just the stress. Like, my body was like, oh, I'm under stress. What do I do? Okay, I'm going to vomit. And if anybody know me, I hate vomiting. I have a fear of vomiting. Like, I'd be so scared to throw up. So, yeah. Long story short, I gave birth to Aviva the next night. So, we came in there one night. I was in there one full day. And I gave birth to her at 9 something that night. I had a vaginal birth. Birthing was smooth, y'all. My husband was with me. That was the second time he was able to be with me. Because I told y'all the first time was when we went to the Golden View ultrasound. Y'all, I keep telling people pushing, all the way these people be teaching y'all how to do y'all pushing for birthing is not right. Y'all, pushing for a baby is like using the bathroom, number 2. That's how you need to push. You need to push from your muscles that you use or you feel like you use when you do number 2. Please stop pushing from the front because you're not going to do nothing. I had a smooth birth. I didn't feel nothing. I didn't have no pain. I was cool. Once I gave birth, I was ready to hop up. The lady was like, oh, baby, you got to go sit in the wheelchair. I'm like, I had a fast recovery. I stayed in the hospital about 3 days. Y'all, Northwestern hospital food, baby, bomb. The mother get a free meal. All you gotta do is pay for your GAD meal. Y'all, hospital. I had a fast recovery. I stayed in the hospital about 3 days. Y'all, Northwestern hospital food, baby, bomb. The mother get a free meal. All you gotta do is pay for your GAD meal. Y'all, hospital banging. I was so spoiled at Northwestern University. I didn't know how to act when I got home. Y'all, when it was time for me to go, y'all, we did not install the car seat. We threw it in the back seat. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we had to watch a YouTube video on how to put the car seat in. Y'all, install the car seat before if y'all can. Don't be like us over there with your phone like, okay, buckle it here. Okay, baby, I'm telling y'all we watched a YouTube video. Thank God for whoever that lady was that we was watching that YouTube video for so we could take our baby home. Because I'm telling y'all, if we didn't have that video, we wouldn't have been able to take our baby home. Because that car seat show was just thrown in the back of the seat. Like, I'm telling y'all. The only person that came to visit me was my mom. And my patient navigator. Because COVID and all of that. And Sean had to go all the way downstairs to the first floor. And I was like on the 13th floor. Just so my mama could come up. Yeah. And if y'all don't know, my baby birthday is March 23rd, 2021. I had my baby on that day. Okay, let's talk about home and postpartum. So when I came home, y'all, I was so sleepy. My milk came in late. I told y'all that I had to breastfeed. I only breastfed for 1 month and bottle fed because of my milk came in so late. Babies wake up every 3 hours to eat, baby. You ain't gonna sleep them first 3 months. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not gonna sleep. They gonna get up every 3 hours trying to eat. If you think you're gonna do strictly breast, be my guest. If you think you're gonna do strictly breast but put the milk in the bottle, be my guest. Baby, because sometimes doing them little 2 scoops, 4 scoops with that little water and heating it up, baby, be a blessing. Change them and lay them back down. Like, y'all do what y'all want to do. If y'all don't know, at the time I was in a studio apartment, which made things hard because, like, your living space is your baby space. There's no separate, but baby, it's possible. If you do have a studio and you got 3 people in there, you, your guy, and your baby, you can do it because I did it. I'm now in a 1 bedroom with my baby, my husband, and myself. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I could not take care of myself. I could not take care of myself and my baby. Like, it would be days like I'm gonna just keep buck with y'all. It would be days I wouldn't shower in like a day or 2. My hair was all over my head. Most times my hair was in a bonnet. Let me just keep it real with y'all. Or it was braided like to be under a wig. I wore a wig all through my pregnancy. Like, yeah. It was bad. I forget to brush my teeth. Baby, I be musty. Baby, I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. Hair wasn't done. Nails wasn't done. Like, you couldn't tell me I looked pretty. I always felt ugly and fat. I went through very bad postpartum. I talked about that in the previous video. I suffered postpartum. So y'all told y'all I gave birth to my baby March 2021. Y'all, I had postpartum depression until October. And that was when I was just starting to even put 2 and 2 together. Like, hey, I'm depressed. Hey, I don't feel myself. Hey, I hate my child. I hate doing anything for my child. Like, this ain't for me. Like it took me all the way till October to accept the fact that I had postpartum depression and was going through it, and that I was just kind of getting out of that. I want to say I did do a car vlog about that. Well, I went into in depth about it because I did suffer from it, and I suffered it silently. But it's the thing. It's not like I didn't have the resources to have the help to, talk about it and stuff like that. I just chose to kind of go through that on my own. I'm so sorry, y'all. Tips and notes I wrote down. I think I talked about it. Sorry, I said be open to hand-me-downs, donations, use Facebook Marketplace. I think I went through this already too. When people ask what you need, ask for money, diapers, and wipes. Like I told y'all, I didn't buy anything for my first 6 months. Other tips I put, they grow fast and change, so take pics and make sure they wear their clothes. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was like Aviva was like 5 or 6 months, and this girl hadn't even wore all her clothes. Aviva had stuff with tags on it that I had to donate. She had tags on new clothes that she didn't even wear, but I had to donate because she was too big to wear them. So y'all make sure they wearing their clothes, even if they sitting in the house. Me, I didn't care. If anybody know me, I'm a super laid back person, so I didn't care if I was in the house in a t-shirt, even a t-shirt. Like, I'm not gonna be in a t-shirt or a gown, and Aviva over here in a whole skirt or tutu, like. Oh. Other tips and advice, do what makes you happy while you're pregnant, after birth, and raising your child. Don't try to please anyone. Remember, this is your pregnancy, your birthday. After that, this is your child, your relationship, if you're in a relationship with that person, the baby's father, or whatever the case may be. This is your family. Do what makes you happy for your family. Do what's best for your family. Make the decisions as a family. Your own household is what I mean. I don't mean including everybody and your business. Do what best works for you and your household. Another great tip, because I know we kind of out of COVID right now, I guess, or what. I ain't even gonna talk about my view about COVID unless y'all want to hear about it, but some people think we out of COVID. Some people think we was in COVID, but so we out of COVID, I guess. So but this is regardless of COVID. Set expectations with family and friends about visiting after coming home. Baby, I didn't go out for 3 months. My boobs was leaking. I didn't have time to even make myself up. Like, it was just too much going on. Viva was too new. I literally did not step out of my house for like 3 months. Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, anything delivery, GoPuff was my friend. Like, I didn't even do grocery shop for my house. Like, well, we had everything in our house because, baby, one thing about me, 2 things for certain, baby, I'm gonna make sure I deliver, okay? One best advice that I got is that you will eventually shower and sleep normally again. You will. Even though you don't think you will, like, you think, oh, dang, this is my life. Like, I'm never gonna sleep normal. I'm never gonna be able to take a shower when I want to. You will. It's gonna happen once they get on their sleep schedule, because I'm not gonna speak for everybody, baby. I start my baby off real early. That's 7 a.m. wake up, 7 p.m. go to bed. Once they get that sleep schedule, you'll be able to kind of navigate. That's the hard part. That's the 3 hours thing. Like, they're just waking up, like, oh, like, there's no schedule. But once they get on a schedule, you'll be able to maneuver and stuff. Another thing, if you were working in an office or if you were working remotely, regardless, please take as much time as you feel like you need. Physically, not only to just heal up and close up, but to also mentally. Because just like my grandma, one best advice she always gave me, she said, it take 9 months to make that baby, and it take 9 months to undo everything. So, just take as much time as you need. Okay, this is for my young first-time moms like me. Young first-time moms, listen to advice. Choose what you want to do. Choose what you choose to listen to. Like, especially if there are specific cultures or rituals to undo everything. So, just take as much time as you need. Okay, this is for my young first-time moms like me. Young first-time moms, listen to advice. Choose what you want to do. Choose what you choose to listen to. Like, especially if there are specific cultures or rituals. Do what you think is best. Don't be doing something just, oh, this for the culture. Baby, what the culture do for me? Like, do what's best for you. But another great tip I'd say, consider doing your own photo shoot. You save time and money. I did, okay. Now, y'all, I was first time mom. I kind of got swindled. Now, I did my own pregnancy photos. But when it came to Aviva, like, she was like 2 months old or 3 months old, 1 month old. Y'all, I paid somebody $300 to give me some pictures that I didn't get none printed out, baby. They were just all digital. And they all on my phone right now. And I don't even got none of them printed out. Y'all, don't get swindled into all these, but this is the thing. During COVID, that was actually, I guess, a deal. Because he came out to the house, he set it up and stuff. But I could do that on my own. Y'all don't get swindled into these at-home photo shoots and stuff. If the person has a good price, then do it. But if not, y'all could go buy the stuff off Amazon and honestly do it yourself. Maybe a little bit more work, but it is possible. Everything figured out, it will come. Your schedule, the schedule of your baby will come. Find out what your baby like and don't like will come. Just take each day as it is, because when I tell you, you're going to have them, you're going to birth them, and 6 months going to roll past, and you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? Before you know, they're going to be 1 year old, and you're going to be like, what the heck? Because even me, I'm like, my baby was just 6 months when we moved into this apartment. She now like over 1 year old, and I'm like, so, yeah. What else I wrote on here? I did say when pushing it vaginal, make sure you are doing it like you're pooping. So, take advantage of free classes and info. I didn't have this because of COVID. I didn't have to like push the birthing classes and all of that. If you have them and you can make it to them, and your partner also is supportive in your pregnancy, and you could make it to them, then go. If you don't have that situation where you have a partner, then, I mean, if it's free and you're able to make it to them, then go. I'm coming up on my last points here, y'all. So, I put take everything you legally can from the hospital. I talked about that already. Don't be afraid to ask for help and ask for extra stuff for your baby and your household. Y'all, when I tell y'all I didn't leave the house for 3 months, this is what I did right before I knew I was having Aviva. I knew her birth month. I literally was like, Mom, like, can you take me to like Target, Walmart, all these stores, over the course of like a weekend or a couple days, so I can make sure I even have normal stuff from my own house. Stuff like laundry detergent. I'm not talking about stuff for baby related. I'm talking about your own personal household things. Making sure you have a house, a fridge full of grocery. Making sure you have your wash and soap, your soap, deodorant, shampoo, whatever you need to even get your own stuff together. Make sure that you go do like a shopping haul or like over a course of a couple days or a week, and make sure you have the stuff, especially close to when you get pregnant, because when I tell you I did like my big box shopping like Sam's Club and stuff before I got pregnant, them first couple weeks and months I did not have to step out, and if I did, it was to go pick the Instacart order off the door. So yeah, if y'all could do y'all shopping and get all y'all stuff in y'all house before y'all even do the baby and everything, that'll make it a lot better, because at least you're like, okay, we can focus on the baby. We don't have to worry about having food stuff in here and having household things. If you got somebody that can cook, if you don't want to do takeout, have somebody bringing y'all meals, or you know, maybe sign up for like a the daily meals or the monthly meals, you know, like all those different like Hello Fresh and things like that, if you can afford it. I mean, we had Sean's mom cooking for us, so I was blessed to have that. I had people that would, another thing, if you have like a designated person to where like maybe you can't go pick all these things up from different people, like gifts and different things, have maybe one location where people can just go and drop it off. Like that place was my mom's house. People would just go and drop, I'll be like, go drop it off at my mom's house. My mom will bring everything for me once she gets enough stuff. So if you can have one destination where people could just do drop off, and an address so people can send through via Amazon, because I know I had that. I had people send to my mom's house. I had some people send here to my address. Have like a physical address people can go drop off, as well as a address where they could just be like, okay, let me just put your name on Amazon and do that. Y'all, the registries, don't worry about them. I had maybe like 3 or 4 people buy them off my registry. 3 or 4 people. And that was because those people were distant friends. They weren't in the area. Mainly everybody went to drop off or sent money or cashed app or something of that nature, or drop stuff off at my mom's house. So if you don't have a lot of people like that's in different states, I would say the registries are really pointless. Like I spent so much time like posting registries and everything, and it was just kind of like nobody used them. So